Yo, my name is Julian Melnick, and welcome back to the Console Gaming Channel. That's right, we are button mashers and thumbstick thrashers, and we have a great time, nay, the best time playing video games. Now, today we're going to be talking about streaming services and why it seems to be something that is making its way into so many different conversations, but most importantly, the streaming service Game Pass Ultimate. But before we get there, I want to give a little context. Each one of the big heavy hitters has their own streaming service. Kind of. Let's start with Nintendo. Nintendo offers an online service for very, very little. I mean, it's barely anything a year or monthly. It's even, you would just go yearly at this point. And with that comes a few perks. You can play online video games with different people, as well as you get access to the Super Nintendo system and the NES system, some emulation. They just release games and you can play them. And they're fun and they're great, and it's a really awesome emulation. We hope to get more down in the future. But that's kind of the extent of the streaming service that you get online. Now, it does allow you to play online games with each other, and that's required from the Nintendo Switch. That's pretty much where Nintendo lies. Now, moving to PlayStation, they have PlayStation Plus, which allows you to play with each other online, and with that comes some perks. You get perks of purchasing video games at a discounted rate, as well as a couple free games every month, and lately the free games have been very, very good. Now, they have the additional streaming service, which is called PlayStation Now, which you will be able to stream hundreds of games. And I use that word very specifically because it is streaming. You are not actually downloading them locally to your system. You're streaming them from their service. So a good internet connection is probably something you need. Now, let's get to Xbox. Xbox is something, or Microsoft for that matter, is something that, has taken my world by storm. I am not a Microsoft or Xbox user by any stretch of the imagination, or at least I wasn't. But now with Game Pass Ultimate, my gaming experience has changed significantly. And let's talk about why. Well, first off, they do offer the same online service that the other ones offer to play online, which is Xbox Live Gold. Now, they just mentioned that you can now play some of the big heavy-hitting Battle Royale games without purchasing their Xbox Live Gold. You can just play them. They don't require it, which is pretty cool of them. And alongside that is their streaming service called Game Pass. Now, Game Pass in itself is a little different than PlayStation's, whereas you can download the game directly local to your storage system and play off that. So it does require you to have a little bit more storage on there. And in downloading it, it boots up faster and you just can access it a little bit easier. It does take up space, so downloading multiple games, if you have a small drive like myself, you might need to get some expandable storage or pick and choose what you're going to keep locally on your system. Now, both PlayStation and Xbox are able to tack on another service called EA Play for an additional $3 or $4 a month. Actually, I think it's $5 a month, and it allows you access to EA's library of games. Now, with all these subscription-based services, the option to play video games without purchasing them full price is there to you. Now, some have really good AAA titles, whereas others are, there's a good amount of, ones that are like, oh, this is old school, a little throwback action. Now, this is where the game has changed for me. Game Pass Ultimate is a cut above the rest, and it's because it bundles everything together, where their normal Xbox Live is like $10 a month, and then their Game Pass is $10 a month, and EA Play is like $5 a month. They bundle it all for $14.99. And that price allows you to have all three of those services and Cloud Gaming Beta. And that is where everything changes. Cloud Gaming Beta is the ability to play your games on your Android device. And also, like, let's say I start a game, I'm starting Halo on my Xbox Series S. I go over to my PC, I start playing where I left off, and then I'm like, I need to go out and wait at the DMV for some odd reason. I'm going to the DMV. Well, I'm gonna take my Android device, and guess what? I can play Halo at the DMV. Anyone who wanted to play Halo wherever they wanted can do that. And it's not just Halo, it's Sea of Thieves. It's these games that are amazing. It's for $15 a month. This is revolutionizing my gaming experience. It may very well revolutionize yours too. Now, the bad side of it, or the part that is the negative, or the con, you might say, is that you don't own anything. Yeah, you're paying $15 a month to have access to all these games, but if for some reason Microsoft said, yeah, we're done with the Halo Master Chief Collection, it's out of here, which is so unlikely. But anyway, if they did that, they could, and you would no longer be able to play it. It wouldn't be available to you anymore. So subscription does come at a very specific cost. That is, you are paying these services to play these games, but you don't own them. And that's pretty much it. For me, I don't care because Xbox isn't my primary system, and it's just a gateway into more gaming for me, and it is an incredible gateway at that. And so it makes a system like the Xbox Series S very, very attractive. If you are a casual gamer who just wants access to a great library of games, this Series S with an external storage, additional external storage, doesn't even have to be a solid state. It can just be a normal hard drive for like $100, is an incredible gaming solution to allow you to play a plethora of games, not only by yourself, but with friends, because it includes a great deal of multiplayer games as well. And if you're big into those battle royale games, you can always play those. Guys, this has incredible and insane value. Insane. As far as a gaming system and a gaming solution, this subscription has really changed the game. And I meant every word in that sentence. If you found value in this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If I've earned your trust and you're like, you know what? You said a few things that I agree with, go ahead and hit subscribe. But if I haven't earned your trust yet, feel free to hold off. You don't have to subscribe. You can come back later, check it out. If you think there's someone that might enjoy this video or this answers some questions that friends may have, go ahead and share this with them. I'd appreciate it. It helps me out. These are all free ways to help my channel grow and help this community grow. And guys, we stream twice a week, every Tuesday and Thursday. And if you're on our Discord, you can be a part of our Saturday evening streams where we play video games together. And to be honest, a lot of people actually have found each other and play video games with each other right now on a regular basis. You could probably get into a game every night with somebody if you wanted to in our Discord server. So please hop in that. And last but certainly not least, and you guys know what it is. If you've been here before, we've said it. We say it on streams, right? The streams from 7 a.m. Pacific time to whenever we finish. Guys, why don't you say it? I mean, I can't hear you. You want to say it a little louder? Fine. I can't hear you at all. I'm talking to a camera. I'll say it. Happy gaming.